Seeds are still good. Players are ready. Nerd showing the hover 3. Let's go in 3, 2, whoops, 1, Tetris. Mice on Venus. Alright, I see it. Alright, after this particular Nocturne, we will play some Mice on Venus. You should get more Stolen restreams. He loves his Minecraft music. Mice on Venus. Yeah, it's definitely a classic. Cole's setting up that T-spin. I'm not sure that's quite what he had in mind. He missed a 4-tap to the right. Gets that one. Gets that 5-tap. Wasn't warming up with roll, so might need a little bit here on 18 to get his exact groove. Show us why he qualified into the 4 seed here. NerdTheBox, no slouch himself, qualified into... where is it? Qualified into the 13 seed here with a... Come on, if you'd load. Cole recently, I believe, got votes on the DAS Premier poll for the first time, which was super sick. You love to see it. A player extremely good with one playstyle ending up at the top of the leaderboard for another. Or at least getting close to it, I suppose. NerdTheBox Tetrises to 345. Cole at 403, now 426 after that Tetris. Past the turn now. Players must ready themselves for 19 speeds. Half again the speed, but twice as deadly. Possibly more so. Possibly more so. NerdTheBox tucks that L, but it creates two tuck setups there. Gets everything cleared away. 17 lines to go. Looks like Cole is going to go in with over a 500k transition. NerdTheBox probably going to have to go perfect to get that. 3 Tetrises remain for Nerd. 3 as well for Cole. Doesn't get that S all the way over. Are we going to see the grip change into 19? Two lines away, Cole's still working with Das here. NerdTheBox is stuck with Das, but Cole is able to play whatever he likes, given he qualified with his best playstyle. The best playstyle, if you will. NerdTheBox in at about 460 or so. Cole in at about 500,000, still working with Das here. Has the glove on, but is not utilizing it. Cole ahead by just about a Tetris here, but is ahead in lines. NerdTheBox now, only just now, into level 20. Oop, that was the end of the Nocturne. Now I gotta switch to... Oh, okay, you're going crazy now. As requested, Mice on Venus. There we are. NerdTheBox at 611 on 22 after that Tetris. Cole, with some trouble now, has to switch to roll extremely quickly. Ends up with a very nasty board in the process. Possibly was unsurvivable with Das, but with roll, completely different story. Everything just got so much more real after that misdrop or two. Didn't quite see what actually happened there, given I was switching the music. NerdTheBox has taken the lead here, just over a few thousand points. NerdTheBox now with about a Tetris lead here. Cole is fairly close to getting this opened up. Nothing down the middle will be a Tetris. That'll be a triple. Sets up the T-spin. Both players on 25 now, but NerdTheBox with about a 2 Tetris lead here going into the back half of 19. Of course, that'll be the last level for him. Last speed. Cole gets that square all the way up to the left side. Takes that triple. Nerd with an extremely dangerous board here. Not sure if he was going for that T-spin. And Nerd tops out at 760,000. Okay, this got a lot louder than I thought it might. And Cole will take game number 1 after the roll switch. GG's. Sorry if the music mixing was a bit odd. I mean, both classical and this song in particular are songs where the volume level actually fluctuates a lot. It gets a lot louder in spots. Ready 15, says Nerd. This is a permissible level select here. 15, 18, and 19, which is vetoable by the other player, if the other player so chooses. Oh, is he trying to show me something else that he wants me to play? Oh, he's typing something up, that's for sure. Probably only doing his own music. I was wondering if you were looking to try and find some more music to ask me to play. I figured that's what you were doing when you showed me Mice on Venus. Alright, well something's gone wrong here. It should be C5. Oh no, now I gotta go back in the VOD. Hold up. Boy, that's loud. I need to make sure that these were correct to start. Am I just blind? Yes, alright, I see it. Hey, my mic doesn't sound that bad. No, seeds were the same to start. I guess somebody must have just incremented the 4th spot. These are the same seeds. I'm watching back the first game. I thought I might have made a mistake in that. Yes, 15 start is allowed until... Well, I haven't really made the announcement on this. It's sort of been de facto from the last few. But I'm gonna make it so that it's gonna be... Yes, 15 is allowed. 15 is the lowest level start that's allowed at this level, but 15 is... yes. I'm gonna make it so that in top 16 it'll be 18 only, and 19 is vetoable. Boy, that's loud. Is it top 16? Oh, top 16 counting both winners and losers. So the top 8 of winners and the top 8 of losers. Let me reload. Because when you think top 8, you think both the winners and the loser side. Oh, you're not live anymore. Well, that's an idea. Top 12. Looks like I'm gonna have to probably make an announcement about this. That's fine. Stream should be live? Okay, let me reload. Volume is good on the music? That's good. That is very good. It's been sort of going up and down as relates to my voice over the last... How long's it been? 20 minutes? Alright, seeds look good. Ready 15? Yes, it'll be top 16, so... From losers round 3 and the winners quarters onwards, it will be only 18 or 19 if both players agree, which they probably won't, but that's fine. Take off the seed. Good luck for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Losers round. Okay, loser of that gets 9th. Loser of that gets 13, so it is top 16. Losers round 4. Alright, I have made that announcement. Thanks for telling me, Richie. I do appreciate that. Getting some good feedback, as long as it's not being extremely mean, is always very helpful when you're trying to do anything. NerdTheBox Tetrises to 88,000. Cole has the Vits set up here, working with Das. Doesn't want to tire out his arm, I'll wager. I don't know. I did that today, and look where it got me. If you didn't know before, it is possible to lose a match against a sub-max out player when you score a 1.0 and a 1.1. The other 3 games matter, too. Nerd Tetrises to 145, Cole at the moment at 125. Just about the same line count, so a real time and a pace lead for NerdTheBox. Of course, given this is 15, there will be 2 level changes at the least here. Well, I think it's... wait, it goes from 4 to 3. 25%? So yeah, a 25% change from 15 to 16, and then half again, 50% from 18 to 19. And then 100% from 19 to 29. Fun. Fun for some playstyles, not the one that the players right now are currently using, if you will. It's just something to see 418's music that you can't replicate it. There's nothing like it. It's something special, really, that he seized upon. It's a very particular feeling. Cole up a bit high here. Works with those pieces pretty well, gets that bar over. Can't throw that square to the left, so he's got to cover the well. May have to switch to a cheater play style, but no. Able to burn well. Now wants an L to open things up. Squares are not helping. That's a bar, that'll help. Nerd Tetrises to 268. Players nearing the 16 transition. Quick reminder to the players that the first seed will choose the level to start, and then after every game, the loser of that game will choose the level until when players reach 3 wins. After which case the set will be finished. And the winner will move on. And the loser, in this case, will drop to the loser's bracket, since we've got one of those, which is why this tournament's going to last bloody forever. Gotta blame the guy who made that idea happen. Holy cow, that was a beautiful burn there from Cole. I would not have thought of that. That is some elite ball knowledge right there. That's the good stuff. That's what you pay to see. Cole into 16 here at 276. Nerd already at 313, has 1 Tetris remaining. There it is. 335 in for NerdTheBox. It's kind of a nasty idea there. I'm not sure if he was trying to spin that bar. Anyway, these are levels that you generally only see at much higher speeds, but here we are, level 17 for NerdTheBox, level 18 for Cole. What is playing? Oh, it's this song. Let's see, what was my favorite one? Ooh, dead voxel. That one's really good. Looks like Cole has switched back to rolling. NerdTheBox has no such outlet, no such ability. Cole, 1 Tetris remaining. There it is. 324 into 19. NerdTheBox in at about 394. So about a 3 Tetris lead here for NerdTheBox, but this is dangerous with Das. 2 very nice bars there for Nerd. Ends up pushing that square a spot over too far. Cole doing his best Vasco impersonation. Working from a left well. Vasco's actually in this tournament, by the way, on the other side of bracket. Pretty funny. NerdTheBox keeping this high but clean, which is extremely dangerous with Das. There's that bar. 435 for NerdTheBox. Cole at 394 here, but is making up ground rapidly. Not quite sure what he had in mind there. I was trying to adjust maybe for a Z piece, but he had an S piece in the window. So, not quite what he had in mind. Is clean. Now Tetris ready. Cole gets the long bar. 452. NerdTheBox still ahead here at just over 500,000. So at least for the moment, it seems that the 15 counter pick has worked pretty well. Gets that bar over. I remember one time I was asking somebody to have their Hertz and input display on, and then they would make fun of me for not actually having a spot to see the Hertz and input display. That's one thing I've actually got to put on my restream setup, given I don't have it at the moment. And I do try to require it from players if they are using a playstyle that's not their main. Nerd in some trouble here. That's going to be a Tetris, but he's going to have a bit of lines to burn away here. This is getting quite dangerous for NerdTheBox. 610 here. Cole has just about caught up. Nerd still with the pace advantage, just barely. Looks like it's coming down to the wire here in late level 19. Cole has taken just less than a Tetris lead here. Same line count as well. Nerd stacking extremely dangerously here, but what else are you supposed to do here against rolling? If you're not going to score the lines now, when are you going to? Tetris NerdTheBox doesn't get that bar all the way over. Looking for another bar, there it is. That's a Tetris 692, but Cole is already ahead here. Kind of a dangerous board to take into 29 though for Cole. Might be setting up here for a dirty Tetris here. Way up? No? NerdTheBox has 7 lines left, setting up a dirty here, 1 off the bottom in the center. Trying not to take this triple. Gets that Tetris, does Nerd. Nothing else you can do here, really. 738, the top out for NerdTheBox, and Cole tops out at 727. So NerdTheBox, you have tied up the set. GG. Working this 15. Ghost burn? Yeah, I feel that. Ghost burns. I was going to say something about taking them out of the game, but you can't really do that. Ready? 18. 18 the level start. NerdTheBox says ready. Let me check the seeds. Nobody incremented the C6 this time, which is good. Huh. Sorry, not trying to call anybody out. It was just kind of funny. Game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Level 18 chosen. the more conventional level start, especially at the level that these players are accustomed to. Well, it is the level that these players are accustomed to, if you will. If you want to be funny about it. No, 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 we're not doing a slowed plus reverb. This is a good one. This one's one of my old favorites. Haven't listened to it in a while now, but always have fun with it. Nice 5-tap there from Cole. I believe that was over 20 hertz. I don't think I would have had enough confidence to do that with tap. Maybe I could have, but the board looks so different when you're actually up that high versus when it's way up there and you're all the way down here. Cole burns that away. He's not messing around now. I think he's going to roll the entire time now. NerdTheBox has forced him. Not forced him, but made it clear that if he wants to take the next 2 games, rolling would probably be a good idea. These pieces aren't really agreeing with these players either. This bar has been extremely shy so far. There it is for Cole. There it is for NerdTheBox. A nice double burn for Nerd. NerdTheBox Tetrises to 194. Damn, now I want to play Melee. This is what I get for listening to Melee music. Maybe I'll switch to Brawl. I have no desire to play Brawl. NerdTheBox Tetrises to 196. Cole just ahead at 200,000 at the moment. Extremely close to the first 50 lines here for these players. Some very nice dash control from NerdTheBox here, up high. Looks like needing a square or something to burn that left. Gets that bar. Set up again. Another Tetris for Nerd, 250 here at 67. So just under a 500,000 point pace here into level 19. Cole is ahead by the grand margin of 2,000 points right before that Tetris. Spin tucks that Z into place. Gets everything tucked perfectly there, does Cole. 321 now. Nerd either going to have to work from a row 9 or going to have to burn some lines away. Burns into that Tetris readiness. Looking for a bar. Column 9s tend to be a lot more annoying. This would be a perfect well transfer if he got the bar now. Where's the bar? Where is the bar? Nerd is trying his best to actually not have to set up here. Now set up for 2 Tetrises here. There's one. Gets another bar. Perfect well transfer for NerdTheBox. 350,000. Cole now at 373. Now 396 for that Tetris. Whew. Players nearing the 19 transition here. Cole just a couple of lines ahead, but also ahead by a couple of Tetrises. So roughly the same pace here into 19. I'm not sure if NerdTheBox signed up for this coming DAS season, but it looks like it would be a good choice for him. Looking at his DAS here in this game, it'd be something he'd be qualified for, is maybe what I'm trying to say. Cole, 5 lines away. A Tetris, now 1 line away. Any burn will get him in. 558. NerdTheBox with a couple more burns here on the back half of 18 than Cole, so Cole will take a couple of Tetris' lead. Assuming the bar comes. Bar, Tetris, Cole in at 582. He's off into 19. Nerd with a very annoying board here, right into transition, but that bar comes right afterwards. So he'll be able to have the chance to clean this up here. Gets that S to the left side. Cole clean and Tetrising, now ahead by over 100,000. NerdTheBox still working with DAS here. Moving things left and right. We'll be able to survive this board, but not without losing a good bit of pace. Cole ahead by over 150,000 at this point. With those blazing last-second adjustments that you could never hope to do with DAS, or even Tab in some places. I always find it interesting how the same level looks so different depending on your capture. That was so much pinker for Cole, and for Nerd it was a lot more purple. So that was neat. Cole with a bit of a nasty board, getting S and Z bursted. Gonna need something to the left side eventually, and to the right. Good T flat in the middle. Double flips that. I don't remember what that piece was. The L or J. Getting pieces left and right. This is extremely dangerous. Cole is going to top out here at 794. So NerdTheBox, your chase down is 795. 795 the chase down. From level 25, I do believe there's enough room to be able to get that score. Once again, 795 the chase down. Sorry about that, Cole. That's just a product of me not having the Hertz and input display, so that was just me checking on his game to make sure that he was still using DAS, which he is. That's my bad. I won't do that next game. Or for the 5th game, should that happen. Once again, 795, the score to beat. The score to reach, sorry. 794, the score to beat. Gonna do it in style too. Good grief. Tetris into kill screen, and that will seal it. Game number 3 for NerdTheBox. Yeah, that's a W, Bale. I don't think any other. I don't know. You weren't gonna reach that score without a Tetris there, so most definitely. 8-5, C5, 9-5. Lots of 5s going on here. Going to assume level 18 once again. Yes, no more cutaways in the middle of the game. Might as well do it now. Now and not again. Good luck here to both players for this game number 4 in 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. T-bar to start. Only white pieces. I remember there being something in TNP about you can make your pieces any colors you like, really, as long as you've got the 3 different colors. You've got the J's and the S's the same color, and you've got the L's and the Z's the same color, but the bars, the T's, and the squares have to be white. They have to stay white. Thought that was interesting. Never actually made myself another color ROM, but that was an idea that a lot of other players in TNP would end up using. MathWiz used it for a while. Oh, bugger. Who else would do it? Cole with the Tetris there, 93,000. NerdTheBox with the Tetris to 117. Players separated by a double right now, or 2 singles. I don't have that memorized off the top of my head. Although I've been restreaming this long, I probably ought to know. NerdTheBox down at the bottom here after Tetrising. Gets that triple rotation to accommodate that T piece. Sets up the... almost set up the Vits there. I was just so ready to say sets up the Vits. Looking for a J. Gets an L instead. Gets a bar right before the well is open, naturally. Because this game is like that. Another bar. 201,000 for NerdTheBox. 226 for Cole, both at the same line count. NerdTheBox in a bit of trouble here. That's going to be a very nice L piece to burn things away. That bar is going to help get the board so far down. Now a J. NerdTheBox now clean again. Cole looking for a J as well, gets an L. Now a bar. Refuses to set up the L tuck. Probably the best under the circumstances. That's the thing about adjustments, you have to know when to use them and when to just take the burn or stack more normally. I don't have that right now. NerdTheBox now at 318, Cole at 325. Still the same line count. Players very close here in both score and lines. NerdTheBox Tetrising to 410,000. Cole at 416. Still razor thin margins here. At the turn. NerdTheBox with a slight slowdown. Has some holes here in columns 8, 9, and 10 to work out, while Cole is clean and Tetrising. There's that L tuck that I was talking about earlier. Executes it to perfection. Cole is not holding anything back now. He's going to go in with over a 500,000 points. NerdTheBox now at 448 here, so behind by about 4 Tetrises. At the same line count, we'll be behind going into transition. Gonna have to make the chase down on the half again as fast speeds. Ends up with 2 holes here, but fortunately they're in the same row, so it'll be easy to get to. Cole now 1 line away here, has the 600k already. Cole Tetrises 624. NerdTheBox 1 line left to go. Gets that Tetris 520 in, so almost exactly 100,000 points behind into transition. Cole, Tetris, and another Tetris to 699. Players stacking up here, looking for Tetrises. This is dangerous for NerdTheBox. Not going to go for that spin. Gets that T left. Nice tuck of that J there. NerdTheBox showing some very nice dash control here on level 19. Trying to keep pace with Cole, who's been burning just a tiny bit. But still has a lead of over 150,000 points. When did that happen? It's just this ability, I think, that tappers and rollers have sometimes to just end up getting like 3 or 4 Tetrises in a row somewhere on 19, which is something that DAS players have an extremely hard time doing. Okay, I did not mean for this to happen. My apologies. Let's find something easier to listen to that isn't getting coconut mauled. Here we are. That'll work. NerdTheBox now at 673. Cole taking no chances with this one, already at 988 here on 25. Turn this down just a smidge. There we are. Does not get that T over. Tucks. Gonna have to get a bar to the left side here. Kind of a parity board. Gets that bar over. Gets that T over. Once again, this board is perfect. Cole is at A55 here on 26. NerdTheBox at 742. So already at this point, might need some kill screen. Cole trying his best to put this game out of reach. Might have a B score into 28 at this rate. That'll be a triple. Another bar for Cole. Hello to Reed. Hello. NerdTheBox set up here, column 3, 1 off the bottom, gets it, 820. But Cole does not have an 820 kind of score right now. Cole has a B74. This would be the greatest DAS post of all time if NerdTheBox were to get this. The greatest. 1 line remaining for NerdTheBox. He's trying to get it. Going for everything he can. Has to burn in 864. And Cole will tie up this set 2-2. Which will be off NerdTheBox's level choice. Yeah, that's another wrinkle of CTBW. The loser of each game gets to pick the level. After the first game, of course. Well, it worked for him last time, I suppose. Well, I did better this time. I didn't switch between... I didn't tab out of the main stream this time, so there's that. Anyway, both players are ready. The seeds are good. Let's count down the last game of this set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Who will make it to the top? Who will make it to the winner's quarters? Will it be Cole, looking for his first prize pool? Or will it be NerdTheBox in one of the first upsets of this tournament so far? I don't really believe we've had any upsets so far. Oh. Well, there has been one upset, but we're not going to talk about it. Hello, Reed. At him? Yeah, it was me. How'd you know? Have you been able to schedule with M149 yet? What am I listening to? Wait, this isn't a banger. What am I talking about? You doing tomorrow at 8 PM? Oh, that's right. That's good. It's about time for a round 1 matchup. It's only been a week and a half. No, it's just been a week. I think we've done pretty well for... What did I announce? I announced it today. I think we've done pretty good for a week's worth of matches. We've played almost all of round 1, and we've played most of round 2, and we've played a good bit of losers round 1, so that's pretty good in my book. This is the first match of winners round 3. Just gonna end right now, one game or another. One way or another. Hello to Critical Lapis. Cannot believe we're at game 5, but yes, yes we are. Well, I know who I'm going to raid. Thisinthat, I've got a 3-stream watch streak. That's neat. You must have tuned into my shellacking at the hands of Mari. That was not very good. The guys on stream have already heard it, but I played extremely well against Mari for 2 games, and the other 3 games I played extremely poorly. Alright, I don't want to have to listen to this again. What a goofy game. There we are. Can't go wrong with this one. Cole sets up the bar dependency, gets the bar immediately, looking for an J. Chooses to set up the bar dependency instead. That T's gonna help a lot. Trying to flat it away once again. That T will do it. Inside the mind of a top player. The stacking brain, that is. Even with Das, he's moving all over the place. NerdTheBox with a nice tuck there. Good rotation to accommodate that T piece from NerdTheBox. Will now Tetris to 266. Cole Tetrises to 206,000. So Nerd ahead by about 4 Tetrises at these speeds. Oh yeah, that was funny. What, me getting a max out in a 1.1 and then the other games? Yeah, 3 different games, and I combined for like 600k. That was bad. Bro got too confident. I don't know. I can't even say I wasn't playing well. I honestly wasn't feeling that great, Tetris-wise. And then I pull out another 1.1 and a max out, so... I have to do some more VOD review, I think. I need to figure out why... Why does this keep happening to me? No, it doesn't happen to you. You mess up, so it happens to you. How did Cole lose 2 games? For one of those games, NerdTheBox made an insane comeback, got a Tetris into kill screen to take it. For the other one, I think he got droughted on 18 and just didn't find the way to get out of it. Sometimes the burns, they get away from you, you don't know how to deal with them. Yeah. Anyway. No place for that L for NerdTheBox. Into 16, 373. Cole Tetris is into 17 at 348. So just about a 50,000 point lead for NerdTheBox, so just over 2 Tetrises. Well, I suppose I can tell why NerdTheBox likes these 15 starts and Cole not as big a fan. Cole is looking for a J. Come on, give him a blue piece. Blue piece, I said. None of these pieces are blue. Okay, there's one, but now he can't tuck it anymore. Cole gonna have to bring some sort of dirty board into transition. NerdTheBox with no such board weighing him down. One line left for NerdTheBox. Cole in at 401,000. Burns in at 468. Cole 413 for Cole. Nice burns here from Cole. Tetrising to 440,000. NerdTheBox Tetrising to 548,000. So real-time lead of 100,000 points for NerdTheBox. Cole looking to make it up here in 19. Gets that Tetris to 494. Have I become the very thing I swore to destroy? Is this Celeste again? We're not doing any more Celeste. NerdTheBox Tetrising up to 658. Really trying to give Cole a run for his money here. Even under the limitations of DAS. Working with everything he's got here. Takes that split triple, 669. Cole reaches 600,000 as well, now only behind by 50,000. Is ahead by just a couple of lines here. We'll see if that will come into factor. Become a factor later on. I keep searching for the right words, but they never come. Cole with that... Not Cole. NerdTheBox with that dirty Tetris here. 731. Cole 708 here, still a couple lines ahead. Has to fill in that bar dependency. Good burns here, chosen by Cole. Beautiful adjustment for that. I think that was an S-spin. Z-spin, sorry. Cole Tetrises to 774. NerdTheBox at 798 here. Clinging onto this So, Cole will be our first entrant into the winners quarterfinals, where he will be safe from the level 15 start. So from now on, Cole, you will not have to worry about level 15. Congratulations to Cole, commiserations to NerdTheBox, who will drop to the losers bracket. I don't think you've got an opponent yet, but rest assured you will have one in the next few days or so. Your opponent will be either Blingus or Cat Vinity. That should be interesting. Anyway. I suppose that's fair enough, Cole. We will now